So is isekai really that bad? It's been a controversial topic in the anime community for as long as I think any of us can probably remember. But today we gotta really get down and discuss, is some of it actually peak? We gotta see. And we brought Tay Murakami along today as our guest, man. Great to have him. It's been a little bit in the making, but welcome in, brother. It's good to have you. You know what I'm saying?
It's good to be here. Good to be here.
Yes,
good to meet
sir.
everybody.
Yes, sir. We also have this other random guy that popped on the stream too, Mr. Undercooked.
Hey guys,
welcome into the pod,
I don't know
man.
who I am.
Yay.
Nobody knows who I am anymore.
Everyone might have forgot
pop up
about it,
every
but
once in a
hopefully
while.
not.
They're like, oh, that's...
He heard Isekai. He was here. He heard Isekai. He was here.
They summoned me.
I guess just to start us out, man, Beat asked us in the Twitch chat. Make sure you're following the Twitch, by the way. What the fuck does Isekai mean? Isekai is basically being transported to another world. It's kind of, a lot of the time it's fantasy related, but that's the basis of it for the most part type shit. So yeah, if you're being transported to another world, if you're going from there, we got Phantom in the Twitch chat. Isekai was never that bad. You were just ill-informed. Flowing in, my God, flowing in type
Flowing
shit.
in.
All right, man, let's get to it, man. What do y'all think, bro? Let's. I know Dylan was trying to unload the clip before the pod even started, but what are we saying, man? What's the thoughts on Isekai?
Bro, let him unload. Stop edging him.
So, when it comes down to, so I'll give my thoughts on Isekai as a whole before we start talking about that dog shit Alex was talking about, but that's okay.
Oh my God.
But that's okay. But Isekai overall, as somebody who primarily watches Isekai, it's like my favorite thing. Like, oh, this motherfucker died. Now he's gonna go do some cool shit. That's awesome. I fuck with that concept. I fuck with magic. They always come with magic in some way. You got me bullshitting saying there's like one with no magic, but there is. But that's a conversation for another day. But I would say majority of Isekai, like. Because it's such an easy concept, you can just like shit out so many that you're gonna any conversation is gonna be said like a majority of isekai are trash, and unfortunately, I'd have to agree. But the isekais that shine through, those ones are always like all the cores, like Slime for first one. Sword Art Online was the first original that I watched, not original, but the one that I watched first. But like I said, recent, which is a later talk, Lord of the Mysteries, but we got a couple, and I don't know, man. Those are just like examples that isekai can succeed for sure. Like you just gotta get handed the right storyline and the right creators.
No, that's fair.
To blow your mind, this is a original isekai that I seen when I was a kid. There was a dude that was being bullied, right? He ran into the bathroom, and inside the toilet, it started glowing. I swear this is I promise you this is an isekai. It started glowing. He got sucked into the toilet, and he went to a new world where, because of his hair color, which was black, he was seen as the Demon King. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me, but it was the most wild first isekai I've ever seen in my entire life.
First one ever?
That's
first one ever. It wasn't even SAO. That was my first isekai I seen.
What?
That's I don't even know how to react to that one. That's some interesting shit right there. Literally.
The storyline was wild, to say the least. It was wow. And then he was able to go back and forth between, like, almost like in Inuyasha, he was able to go back and forth between, the regular world and the other world. And I was like, sure.
Kaio Karamao or something like that? That's what popped up when I searched it. I could not be it, but
it may be that. I'm not sure.
He does have black hair, but that's also every isekai ever. So
that's true.
Yeah, that is true. It's every character with black hair.
Hey man, so I guess before we get too deep into it, where does everyone stand? Do you all think, I'm gonna ask the question to the whole panel, is isekai overrated or not? I need everyone's answer.
Who's going first?
I guess I'll go first.
Is isekai underrated or not? I guess is the better question, because people have been hating on it. So is it underrated? Just give your opinion either way. Like, do you think it should get more love or more hate? However you want to put it.
Yeah. I feel like it should get a measure of love in a way. It should be. I feel like isekai right now is not even in the cult classic lineup of anime. You know what I mean? It's just something that's thrown outside the wind. Because when people see, oh, this guy gets sent to another world, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to see it. Because of maybe they seen one isekai and it wasn't to their liking, or they didn't like the story, the plot. Now they feel like every isekai is like that.
Right.
So I feel like isekai should be in the cult classic. It should get some love, which I feel like it is, but it's really not, because I don't see too many people talk about isekais like how they would with like Black Clover, Naruto, Bleach, Dragon Ball. What's another one? JJK, Demon Slayer,
Right.
especially with the new stuff that's coming out about that. What else? What I'm trying to say, but it's I feel like it should be in that cult classic lineup.
So there should be at least like some isekai that are mentioned when it does come to those. Like when you think of anime, there should be an isekai that will come to mind, and it's not really like that.
Exactly.
At least what you're saying. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay. Alex, what you think?
I think isekais are underrated. I don't think they're over. I have not heard anything bad about I have never heard any hate on isekais in the last.
That's
month.
bullshit.
Nah, there's
definitely. Trust me, there's been plenty of hate on isekais.
What do you mean?
Personally, I haven't seen it.
Okay,
I
Patrick
think
Star.
they're kind of underrated. Then.
You've seen it, you just don't know.
Girls live under a rock. Let me stop.
You're fucking stupid. Fuck you guys.
He's like, oh wait, that is an isekai. That's how I am though. Like, I won't remember any isekai until you're like this one, and it rings a bell, and then I'm like, oh shit, I saw that. But
I'm overall thinking isekais are pretty fun to watch. Gives me like something else to watch instead of like something fighting, or it's just, I think it has a lot of adventure for me, and that's that's appealing for me right now. I like isekais, and I think they're kind of underrated.
I can definitely agree with that.
So you've been tapping into more isekai recently, right, Alex? So like, is that kind of like you've almost kind of found a new wave of like, okay, isekai is actually like pretty good type shit? Or like,
it's pretty good. It just matters what titles you pick. Something like the vending machine one, I'm gonna have to look at it one episode. I'm probably not gonna watch the slime one. I'm not gonna watch that one.
Fuck you! Shut the fuck up! What'd you say?
Why?
No, what the fuck you say, Alex? Alex, can you repeat? Don't diss slime. What the fuck?
I'm not gonna watch slime.
Why the fuck not?
Okay. What's hold on.
Have you seen any spoilers? Do you understand it's not?
Wait, Dylan, hold on. Hold that thought, Dylan. Hold that thought. I understand. No, actually, I don't.
No, we don't. We don't understand. Alex is being fucking stupid again. Alex, you're losing me take by take, bro.
It just doesn't look that interesting.
Fuck you!
No, y'all like for the worst takes on the flow, man. This guy Alex was like they got the luckiest. This is the luckiest of all time he had win that award, bro. I don't know how, bro.
I want to ask Alex, what specifically about slime do you not like? Is it him being a slime? Is it maybe the character designs? Like what specifically? Maybe the story. It could be anything.
I think it's the overall thing about slime. Like, bro, I have not seen. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna have to try one episode.
He gets a human body.
So it's not like he's an actual slime, just like being a slime.
So okay,
he is
I don't want to spoil it for him.
He's like a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he doesn't.
It's way better. It's way better. I promise you. Just try it. Give it a taste, please.
Vending machine
please.
Have you seen
Don't
it?
give vending machine a taste. Have
you seen vending machine?
I tried it and I didn't like it. I just thought it was fucking stupid.
I haven't even seen it.
I'll be honest.
I saw it like once. I don't know how to explain it, but once you watch 10 to 15 minutes of a show like Isekai Cheat Magician, you can get a sense by looking at titles and pictures and go, that's a dog shit isekai. I'm not watching that shit. I'm not gonna like it. And vending machine is one of those. Like you all it takes is one bad isekai for you to be like, I know.
I understand it now.
Yeah. Especially now with Crunchyroll, I'll read the description. I'll be like, dog shit, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. So Type shit. Indeed.
Well, with that being said, I'll be there for Vending Machine season 2 personally. But anyway, so Ichiban, what do you think about Isekai?
So Isekai specifically, and I have been giving it a lot of thought. I think at some point it was considered overrated and if not hated by a lot of people
Mhm.
only because of, and we talked about this before in previous pods, because of how much isekai was being made at the time. So like isekai is one of the most popular anime genres out there, I would say.
No, it is.
Uh,
That's just
I
undeniable, to
think
be honest.
like what year are we in? 2023 alone, there are about 25 new different isekai shows. So and that
Yeah.
makes up about like 20% of everything that was aired that year.
No,
But
facts.
still, like a lot of people were writing off isekai because of like overused tropes. I mean, every time I see a white truck when I'm walking downtown, I think of isekai. Like that just comes to mind automatically.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
sitting here crossing the street. I'm like, damn, I'm a isekai. I'm ready.
I
But
used to pray for times like this.
right,
crazy.
right. But look. Even those series like ReZero, Mushoku Tensei are doing some really, and I mean really good storytelling. It's just they don't get the credit that they deserve because of the overall quality that the genre has developed. So there's a lot of good shows. Well, there's a good handful of shows, I would say,
So well.
but there's also a lot of drawback though because of how much isekai has been made, how much like recycled garbage has been made, and it's just I'd say it's at pretty even right now. You know, there's 50% of people say isekai is amazing. The other 50% would say, they could do better. But that's only because they're overlooking it. Like they probably, again, like in Alex's experience, like they're just having bad experiences with isekai shows, and then now they're looking at every isekai show the same way because they share the same tropes.
Mm.
I'm gonna say to you, I agree with you in the take, but in the shows and the examples you use, like Mushoku and ReZero, both of those
Here
motherfuckers
we
fell
go.
off.
Here
what do
we
you
go.
Both.
Here we
Oh
go.
shit!
I like
Look, I
I gave
liked
Mushoku
ReZero.
Tensei season 1, and then I gave ReZero season 2
You-
all the
you
way.
would-
You
would
you
like
do this every
don't
time. You
care
do
about
this
it.
every time.
okay.
No,
But
Tay,
Shaku didn't
this
even
is one
fall
thing.
off. You just had a mental breakdown.
I do have an irrational attachment to sir. I have an irrational thinking pattern when it comes to Mushoku. That bitch was a
No.
whore. Fuck her. Right? Get that bitch out of here. But
No, Tay, this is what Mr. Undercooked likes to do. He likes to take shows, cut them up into fucking pieces, right, and then take out the little bits that he doesn't like, and then call it the whole show. Like,
Yep.
oh, this is peak.
that's the show.
Okay,
Yep.
what about this season? What
Yeah,
about
what?
SAO? What about SAO? The fairy arc. Oh, we don't. That doesn't exist.
So
No, that doesn't exist.
you can do that
Oh!
with SAO, but you can't do that with Mashoku?
Gungale.
What are you talking about?
Oh my!
What about
Oh,
what about
Oh,
Right.
wait, Tay got something to say about this. Hold on. Uh-oh.
no! Who just said Gun Gale?
I thought Gungale
Okay.
was garbage.
Gun Gale is also
Gun Gale is amazing. Why
It
is
is
it
bad.
No
Very
way.
bad.
No, it wasn't. No, it
Gun
wasn't.
Gale is
No.
mid.
I
Very
dropped
bad.
SAO after that.
Okay. I won't say it was. I'm not gonna say it was not garbage. It was just so out of left field. It was so out of left field. It didn't make sense
That's what I don't
because
like.
we went from fantasy to fantasy, and we just went
No,
off.
Mr. Bud, no.
Because I mean, I get it. You know, every game is different. But can we just stick
Find
with
one
the
about
fantasy
sword.
trope? I thought that was what we were doing. You had Kirito use a lightsaber with guns.
And that shit
That
was
was
funny.
hard. It was clean. But he was twirling it like he was Anakin Skywalker. Bro, it blew my mind when I first seen it. But I was like, what am I looking at? And then he had long hair. That's what I also didn't like. I didn't like that he had long hair. I was used to the short-haired Kirito. I was like, that's my guy right there.
I swear they.
That's my Kirito.
I think the skill came out from the script writers. The skill came out to where they connected his long hair as to being canon for for the show. Because if he didn't have long hair, that girl would have never have helped him out. And if he didn't pretend to be more feminine, she would have been like, "Oh, leave me
Yeah,
alone. You're a
yeah.
creep. Go away."
Mhm.
Like
But that's such a weird plot point.
it is. It's so funny, but it's also like it's so fucking funny, but
Gungale
it's
is one
also
of those.
necessary.
After I've rewatched Sword Art Online so many times, I've hit the point where I will skip Gungale now. I just don't care about it. I just go to the next one. I know all that already. I don't need to rewatch that.
I think that's where I dropped SAO was after
Ouch.
Gun Gale.
Drop it, but here's what I'll say. Here's what
But
I'll say
it's
to
not-
anybody who says they
It's not
dropped
canon.
SAO. You did not hold out to the best part, which is the Alicization. Alicization is.
I started to watch it. It wasn't to my liking.
Fuck you.
But look,
It didn't have the
Gungale-
same feel as the original.
It's so good.
sorry.
Man. Alicization was amazing. That plot, and the fucking powers, the animation, and fucking sound effects were fucking sick.
I guess I gotta power through
Loved it.
Gungale to watch that then.
No, you don't. I will say you don't have to watch it. It's not canon. It's not canon.
It's not
But-
canon.
It's just no. It's just some like a
Is it actually not?
no. It's not
Is it a
canon.
giant filler? Is it
It's
the
just
bound part?
something. It's just
Wait,
something
so
that
they-
they wanted to make.
So it got the Tokyo Route A treatment? The Tokyo
That-
Ghoul Route A treatment?
Well, that is canon though, ain't it?
No,
Got-
they did. Tokyo Ghoul fucked around. They went away from the manga.
No, they did, but technically for anime, it's canon. Though.
It's a
What
separate. They
fuck-
consider
what
it a
fuck
separate
is
show
canon then?
from the series.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
that hurts my
So
soul.
Gun Gale's even more
Weird.
different there.
Let me see.
Yeah,
No,
and
it does say
Gungale
it's canon.
for Gungale.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure
It's not canon. It's not. No, there's no way. I've seen that. I've seen.
Gun Gale Online is considered canon within the broader Sword Art Online universe, but it's a side story that doesn't directly impact the main storyline.
So that sounds like it.
So
It's not
It's like
canon.
it's just like came on a side quest.
That's still canon.
yeah.
No, I think what you're looking at might be saying Gun Gale, like the actual game itself, is canon, which I think it's saying that it's.
So the game itself is canon within inside the universe, but
yeah, the
Kirito did a side
storyline
quest.
itself with Kirito and everything isn't. I think that's what that you might be looking at that. I don't know. It sounds like what Ichiban is saying is right, but
No,
He looks so
They
gotta
puzzled
specify.
right now.
no, because I'm trying to communicate. All right, so for all those who didn't see it, fuck off. But look, Gungale, how it starts off is Kirito is literally going to school, seeing Asuna. Literally, all of the main and side characters that you meet in SAO are not included in Gungale at all. I think you see Asuna maybe once, and you see the secret agent guy who's in charge of the entire SAO case. You see him maybe 2 or 3 times. Other than that, it's just Kirito doing a separate investigation on a separate game that was created. And they're like, hey, people are dying.
Hmm.
People inside the game are dying, but they're also dying in real life. Wow, just like SAO. The problem is it didn't happen like SAO. It happened because somebody was able to like hack their information, go to their house, and kill them while they were in game, so it made it look like an in-game death affected. That wasn't the case. And then all the details that revolved around Gungale, they did not push the main SAO storyline. Like it didn't. I don't think it affected Alicization or any of the other arcs at all.
I just
It
looked
just
at it, and
provided-
it has its own separate thing. It's not included with Sword
No,
Art Online.
it's a separate show. Like even Netflix separated it
Hmm.
from SAO.
Yes.
It didn't
I
give it a
remember
whole,
that.
It didn't give it a whole like, oh, this is season 4, 5. Like no, it put it in a whole different thing. And then
Okay.
yeah, it doesn't, from what I remember, and I remember quite a bit of it, it doesn't affect that universe a ton at
Sword
all.
Art Online is up now. Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh my
No,
goodness,
it's
he's
just-
back,
So
boys. Don't-
they had Kirito go on a whole side quest just for a separate show. for it not to be technically canon. I'm
Yeah.
infuriated. That makes me mad.
And
I thought it was.
Interesting.
He's not even the main character in that show. It's a different person. It's
True.
It's that one
The
girl.
sniper.
I forgot her. Yeah, Pen.
Yeah.
Right? Or Ren?
The
Whatever her name
sniper.
is.
I think.
No. It's the
I
little
don't
pink
fucking
girl.
know.
Pink girl.
Pink. You mean?
Oh, and the yeah, I know
You
what he's
don't
talking
mean.
Um,
Hair. Fuck, man, it's been so long since I watched her.
Not pink hair.
I'm
She had a
thinking
pink
blue.
uniform.
She had blue hair. I
I
swear.
thought she had blue hair.
Man,
Oh,
so many
wait,
of these
am I-
anime bitches. You can't remember. Fuck.
Yeah. She's like 8.
Dylan's about to go watch SAO after this.
Dylan's gonna go into his waifu closet right
I'm
now and be like,
past-
"Which
I'm
one?
past-
Which one are you?"
Past watching this.
I think her name is Karen, right?
There's too many good things to watch that I'm trying to watch right now.
He said,
Just scrolling through the files.
Waifu,
Lin. It's
Shield
Lin.
Hero, SAO. Oh, there you are. Pink hair. Okay.
I think it's Lin.
It's Len. Yeah, Len. Yeah, she had a. What gun was it?
Maybe a
PP90M1?
sniper. I don't know.
The P90.
P90. That's
Oh,
right.
fuck. I don't even. I probably watched one episode of that shit. So,
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
and that was because Ichiban had it on in his room.
Dang, no.
In conclusion, that was not canon.
Okay, fairs.
We're all making
I
it
guess.
that's not canon.
Well, with that being said, just to go back to what we were talking about earlier, I want to get Dylan's opinion on the earlier topic as well. On what he thinks.
True.
Because I know, because just let me preface this with, we haven't really got your full stance on Isekai since you've had your rebirth per se with
Yeah,
Free
that's
Ren
fair,
and
that's
watching
fair.
Free Ren
That's
and
fair.
changed his whole life. So now he has a whole different outlook on everything.
That's true.
So what are you thinking?
That's true. Before I go on that spiel, since he had to reference it and it's sitting right here.
Oh.
You still have the thing we got from the DreamCon?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, where's the blanket?
No.
No shot.
No.
No
Yeah.
shot. You have a blanket, bro.
Funny
He had bought
story.
a
Funny story
blanket.
about that.
Yeah. Me and him had went
Um,
around the whole con looking for something for his girlfriend. That's funny. That's one of the things. He
Yeah. Yeah, when we got back to the Airbnb, we all shared the blanket.
Oh yeah, we got cuddled.
That's
up underneath there.
correct.
The blanket's kind of crusty right now. So
Whoa!
Oh,
Hold on.
But, no, what I was gonna say, back to the topic. What I was gonna say is, when it comes to Issa, how are they all blanking out? Fuck out of here. I'll still say my take. Fuck you. But
What Alex said.
Isekai as a whole, it needs a better spotlight than it has right now. Like it needs better positive, I guess, attention. Like when you're looking at anime, Isekai is definitely still, I would say, overall people are gonna shit on it. Like you're gonna say, "Oh, I watch Isekai. Like it's the main thing I watch." They're gonna go, "Bro, you're fucking. You need to watch some better shit." Like that's all they're gonna say. And I feel like it shouldn't be that way. That's what I feel like, at least. Bare minimum, people who watch Isekai shouldn't be looked down upon at this point. There's too many good Isekai that have been coming out recently for you to say Isekai is still like a dog shit genre as a whole. Like you've had too many that have been hitting spotlights. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I can agree with that.
It needs upgrade from what people are saying.
Yeah, I can agree with that because I tried to introduce my friend, the same one who was telling me to get Battlefield 6, to watch Overlord. Because that was one of the isekais I seen on Netflix back in 2012. And I was like, I haven't watched isekai since.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Let me see this. It looks pretty cool. Read the description. Video games. Sure. Just got off the bandwagon with SAO.
Yeah.
I needed some more video game isekai. Right? Watched it. This open world DMO MMORPG, Idris Elba, bro, I was set. I was like, yes, give me this, only this. He went from Momonga to Einzelgon. Fire name.
Yep.
Went from a basic dude with a world-ending staff to a dude surrounded by chicks 24/7. But he's a skeleton, though.
You talking about
He is a
Overlord?
skeleton. I've watched every single season
Yes.
of Overlord and has still been a consistent fan despite what everybody said. Oh, this season's trash. Oh, that season's trash. This character doesn't have any development. Just you gotta read the light novel. You gotta understand the material. Shit's about to pop off, dog. Just give it a chance. It's coming. The greatness is coming. Like when I can give a perfect example. When the adventurers invaded Ainz's castle,
Bro,
that was
oh
the
my god.
coldest moment in all of anime history. I don't care what anybody else says. There's been plenty of colder ones in the mainstream, in the big three. But for Isekai alone, that was cold. Because this nigga Ainz said, oh, you want to come into my castle? The one that I built with my blood, sweat, and tears with my companions? Oh, it's on. Restraint level 0 on some Alucard type beat. I'm like, whoa. Where did this come from? This was not the Ainz I grew up in love. Where's the human at? I mean, it was clearly gone. He's not human anymore. But like, dang.
Can we talk about the 1v1 he had with the vampire girl? Can we talk
Shoutier. With
Shoutier?
Shoutier. Yes. That was gas. He said magic level 1, ultra shield, mega shield, bomb, super bomb, ultra bomb. Oh, one more, star bomb. Oh, I got one more, healing times 3. Healing. I was like, yo.
I think what I love most about that fight alone though is how accurate they got that kind of gameplay to be seen as an anime. Because he mentioned casting times, he mentioned cooldown rates, they mentioned the amount of mana that somebody has, which is, I mean, as a magical anime, you always got to mention that. But the way that he depicted, the way that they predicted, right? And then like when she used false life force, when he used false life force, he's like, oh, I'm gonna make it seem like I'm weaker than how she can perceive me because, you know, strategy. It was all just coming together. That shit, to me, that was fucking peak.
Like, he was not only doing that, but he was using items that he got from his time playing the game. He was using different stuff. And that's the thing that people don't get. Isekais can do stuff that we see in video games. In real life.
Bro.
You just gotta give it a chance. Like, I'll even go with that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Rimuru, he used to be a office worker, but because of his knowledge in his previous life, he has done things strategically, especially in the fight with that one girl that he fought with, like right at the end of the first season, and it picked up right off. He used a strategy that, I mean, it was a simple strategy, but it was because of his previous knowledge. It's not like he...
You talking about the girl with the mask?
Yes. No. The Holy Knight, the other one that wanted to run the ones with him was trying to kill him. That actually did like some sort of damage to him.
Let me continue.
I believe it was like at the end of season 1, start of season 2 is when they picked up that fight. I'm not. I think I know the sure.
One-on-one. Is it a one-on, like a whole one-on-one that they made a big deal about, right?
Yeah, like it was like the last thing at the end of the first season, and then they picked it up in season 2.
I think so. I think I know.
Almost like leaving off on a cliffhanger.
Because they become friends later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who you're talking about.
Is it the one with the mask, right? Man. It has to be.
No. That's her mentor, the one without the mask. Yeah, the Holy Knight. There we go.
The Holy Knight that fucking that was like a top tier Holy Knight, bad bitch, whatever. You know the anime trope. Didn't talk that much, but saw Rimuru was as a threat, and then realized later on that she was misled by her religion, and Rimuru's not a threat. You know the story.
Oh, her name is Hinata.
Thank you.
Yeah. Her name is Hinata. Yeah.
I see. I can. You jog my memory. I got it.
Yeah, but even with like different stuff he did throughout that series, it was all strategic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously he asked his construct, "Hey, is there any way I can get around this?" Nope. Figure out. Cool. Great. Thank you.
He's a
But
very clear
no,
example of people using the real, like in isekai, people using the real world knowledge to the fullest to
yeah.
exploit that next. Not exploit, but in his case, he's taking care of that fucking world. Fuck out of here, say exploit.
Yeah. I mean, even I think I can't remember what his job was, but even how, the monster city that he's building, it's more modern than any of the other cities that are in that world, and they have progressed so far that everybody wants to come. He
Mhm.
literally combined an entire world together to
Yeah.
form like an alliance. And that's crazy. When you think about it, that's crazy to do. Imagine you die, become reincarnated as like a creature, and throughout literally, and it only took him a few months. The whole story, yes, it's 2 seasons, but this is in a span of a few months that he has got his body, fought a bunch of people, killed an entire demon king, no less, and became a demon king himself, and then also, united an entire nation of people from different races
The baddest,
to,
bro.
yeah, and it's like,
And now is making shit to literally just fucking enhance everybody's quality of life everywhere. That's all he's doing.
yeah,
now. And
and I think his whole
he's got
goal is to
options
get,
still.
yeah, his whole goal is to get this world into the modern era of how Japan is, and I think that is a great. He doesn't want world domination. He doesn't want to, be the greatest hero. He just wants to build a home for himself and his friends,
He's
but
gonna
also
be.
fight people along the way.
He's gonna basically go down as either like the sole establisher of that fucking world or like some kind of deity. But
Yeah,
he's that. That'd be. I mean, I don't know the fucking. I don't look ahead in manga or anything, but if that trend were to continue, that's where he would end up for sure.
yeah, and I think it's pretty dope.
That is cool. That is cool. I think that reminds me of another one to a lesser extent. It's it's the assassin that got reincarnated as an aristocrat or whatever.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah, okay, I
Because
if
got
I
we
you.
gonna
know,
talk,
The one
oh
you have that hate on for that one episode.
oh yeah,
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 he
bro.
hates
It's
that one
like
episode.
it's one of those things. I think that with that one, I liked how he transferred his like
Oh,
what he was as an assassin into that, but then at the
yeah,
same time, where it kind of lost me is it kind of went away from that a little bit as the story kind of progressed, and that's why I was like, okay, like I feel like we could have honed in more on that and made that more of a focal point for the
I mean,
whole story. We didn't have to. Okay, now since he has these crazy ass magic powers or whatever, like all that crazy shit, now he's just gonna do that. I feel like they could have tied it together a little bit better because that's what I really liked in the beginning is that they were doing that and they were really building a story. Whereas I don't know how season 2 is gonna go. I don't know if season 2 came out yet. I think it's coming out soon, if I'm not mistaken. If
I
it
don't
hasn't
know.
already,
oh wow, really?
but
I had no idea.
I
I
haven't been
think
paying
so.
attention. I keep
But
random ones pop on my radar.
no, I feel it. I feel it. But it's one of those ones that it was good. It was solid. I think it was a solid isekai. But it just reminded me of that because you had mentioned how he was taking like his real world stuff into the isekai. So there's probably other good examples as well. But that was something that just kind of came to mind. I guess for me as a whole with isekai, kind of where I stand on the debate, I do think that I liked Ichiban's point where he was kind of saying that there's enough good ones to kind of give it that praise still as a whole. I think it does deserve some of that and does potentially get looked down upon as doing kind of referencing Tay as well to an extent, like kind of like looked down upon and not really brought into the mainstream as much as it could be because there are definitely some isekai that deserve that. But at the same time, there's a lot of isekai that just have certain tropes that it's just going to be hard for people to look past. Like you go to a Mashoku, it's like there's going to be a lot of people that watch that show and are just like, nah, I can't do it. This shit's
Yeah.
too weird for me. And
Yep.
it's like I
Yeah.
feel that. And that's why I feel like isekai can lose people sometimes because
You
they
gotta find
always
the right
gonna
one.
have some. They're gonna have some trope, like even with Slime with Alex, where he did want to give it a chance because he's a slime, right? They're always gonna have some trope that might throw you off. But with a lot of them, if you just give it a chance, you can kind of force yourself to be through it. And even with Mishoku Tensei, if you kind of look at it as Rudius is not meant to be a good person, you're not necessarily even supposed to think of him as a good person. You're supposed to look at the story of flawed people as a whole. And granted, it may still not be your cup of tea, and that's fine. But if you can kind of put your mentality in that lens, it becomes a little bit easier for you to understand or even be able to watch the series and still enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Or with other series, it can be similar. So I think that's just something to keep in mind. I think it's probably overhated a bit, but I'm not going to be on the side of necessarily I think Isekai is the greatest thing ever, because I definitely think that is probably not. But again, I understand the point of some of them being in that conversation more often than they are. I think I can agree with that and come to a middle ground on it. Type shit.
Yeah.
All I gotta say at that point is, if you watch a bad isekai, know that that's not all isekai. That's all. That's the main thing you should know.
But the
You will watch a bad isekai. You will watch one, and you'll say, "Dude, isekai is dog shit." And you'll be like, "No, that one was."
But the isekai tropes, there's very few isekai that I think you could say that don't have the tropes at all. I think there is one that I know you're going to probably mention that has been recent. I think probably Lord of the Mysteries has kind of veered off
that
of
one's
that.
blow me out of the water.
I think that if you would even consider that isekai, I mean, I guess you would probably.
Could you?
But yeah.
Well, I'll let
Did you ask if you can consider it an isekai?
Yeah, I think you would, right? You would probably.
No, you can, because if we're talking about dying and getting reincarnated and shit, he literally in his home world, like at least if we're talking storyline, did a random ritual, if I remember correctly, and that ritual when he did it, he either fell asleep or something happened, and he ended up in the body of somebody who literally just shot themselves in the head in GTA. Like they were playing games way too hard. And they had to restart that life. But literally, like that's how it starts. He gets transported to this new body that he's got to like but he doesn't remember anything from this new body. So he's got to backtrack, figure out what the fuck just happened, and cover up the fact that he's not dead when he's got two other people that are dead next to him. Like he's got all this like. Yeah. And it's in this new world with powers. He doesn't know what the fuck is going on, so he has to learn and use. Like, it's definitely an isekai. You can't tell me if you're gonna tell me something like Sword Art Online is an isekai. That's definitely an isekai.
That's
you know what's an isekai that I'm actually like excited for because I really liked how it started off. Gachiakuta.
That's not a okay. That one's not an isekai.
What the fuck?
That one's not an isekai.
Nowhere near an isekai.
How?
He's literally in the same world. What do you mean?
No, he's not. He started.
Yes,
he started.
He
started up in that one little city village, and then they kicked him into a hole, and he's in a whole different world.
No, it's not a whole different world. It's just a different part of the same world.
He's just gotta fight back up from the bottom. Fuck.
Okay. So Kirito just went into the internet. Like, what the fuck?
That's
like.
I mean, what scholars would look back on this and make fun of us.
That's still a different world. That's the digital world. You know, no Digimon shit, but like, you know,
that's a world that's created. That is a different world.
I think I'm just being targeted, honestly.
No, you're being a goofball.
Look, man. When the video of this appears in the next 100 years, the scholars will be in your favor. They're like, he was only misunderstood.
No, they won't.
Guarantee it. Thank you, Alex. Guarantee it. They're gonna be like, Ichiban, you're right.
Like, you don't even have the same like. That's even because this is an actual argument that I agree with. I think I can get behind of Attack on Titan being a mecha. I can get behind that.
I've heard that so many times, and I agree. I agree with it though. No. Because listen.
Huh?
If I take this, I cut my hand, and I am inside a giant fleshy machine. Technically, that is a mecha anime, and it has politics. If you think about any Gundam series, what is the main thing that they have, if not the first thing that's there outside of the mechs? It's politics. It is one group going after the other group because they want change in this and that and the third. I'm letting you know, I completely agree. I had this whole broken down. I agree.
Tabi. I'm with it. But Gachiakuta, that is nowhere near that. You can't even argue
that. Is a wild take that you said Gachiakuta.
That's like saying AOT's an isekai. Literally. Because the Eldians got put on an island and now they're in a different world. Oh my goodness.
That's what you're saying. Bro. Yeah, no, that comparison actually makes sense, River. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
That is the same concept. Attack on Titan is
Literally.
not an isekai. That
This
makes
guy pulls
sense,
up the
'cause we
freaking
all knew that.
dictionary.
It is a but you could say it's a robot. You could. Because
They
they're literally
pilot it.
controlling it from inside of it, bro.
They
Technically,
pilot it.
technically, we're all mechas, by the way.
Their small body is inside the big body.
Thematic
Ah.
Don't skip it.
Let's go past that, buddy.
You said it.
There it is. Right there. Read it in
You're a
Wiki.
sick
Read it.
individual. He read it and scrolled. He read it and scrolled. He said, "No, that doesn't fit my narrative." I scrolled.
I think we all seen what it said. It said, in essence, it has
Now
thematic
listen
elements
here, kids.
of a mecha
All right,
anime.
I'm the adult
Where
here. You
did
need
the
to listen to
sunglasses
me.
come from?
All right, you need to
Oh,
listen to
no.
what I have to say, because you're not supposed to believe in everything that you read on the internet. But
Yeah, we're believing
But-
that.
Scroll back
The
up.
government's lying.
except this right here. Except this. In science fiction, or where is it? In science fiction, mecha or mechs are giant robots or machines typically depicted as piloted humanoid walking vehicles. And there's a picture right there. There it is.
Hey, Ichiban, learn how to take an L, please, gracefully.
So that's
it's
all
a
I'm gonna
good
say.
skill to have. It's a good
That's
skill
all
to
I'm
have.
gonna- Hey, I can take an L any day, but you gotta learn how to stop taking D's.
These
Whoa,
nuts.
whoa, whoa.
Oh!
Whoa.
Microphone drop.
He went there. He went there, man.
Nah, I'm
This
joking.
guy's an idiot.
I like the
Yeah.
fact that you fucking scrolled down so fast.
Because he's seen it. He was like, no, it didn't exist. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real.
That's
don't
our
know-
short
I
for
don't know.
today.
I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah,
I think we all know.
I stick by what I said.
Well, anyways, I guess I want to take this to a different convo. I think this is something that could be interesting to hear. What y'all got to say on now? What is the worst isekai that you all have seen? Let's
Oh,
talk
let me
about it.
pull up my list.
Does it have to be
talk
one we
about it
watched
right
all
now.
the way through, or can it be one we
No,
watched
no,
a
it doesn't.
moment of and
Even if you just want to talk shit on one, fucking get your shit off, bro.
dude, no, fuck.
I want to get
It's
kicked
just-
out right now.
I already said its name, but Isekai Cheat Magician is the first Isekai that I watched 15 minutes of, and I was like, this is what happens when Isekai is dog shit. Like when you fuck
didn't
up the
like it?
concept. Don't tell me you got past episode 1 when you
I watched the whole series back to back. It was pretty. I'm not gonna say it was good or it was amazing. It was all right. They could have done a lot of stuff better, but I watched that multiple times, just as much as I watched The Wise Man Grandchild multiple times.
I was actually just about to say that. Hold on. I was about to say, guys, is this what it
You
feels
said
like
it. You
when
said his buzzword, bro.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, guys, is this what it feels like to you guys whenever I say I watch Wise Man's Grandchild? Is this what you feel like? Because that's what him saying Isekai Cheat Magician feels like.
You said Wise Man
my
Grandchild.
gosh.
This man said,
I do
You know what?
like Wise Man's.
You know what?
I do like Wise Man's, but I heavily disagree on Isekai Cheat Magician.
Maybe you just gotta give it another chance. I don't know.
I will never try it
I'm
again.
just saying,
It was so dumb.
there's
bro.
some stuff you got to look at. But
I'm
my
all
first
good.
one is Trapped in a Dating Sim. The world of Otome games is tough for mobs.
Oh, I think I
That
saw that one, but I
was
never wanted to
god
watch it.
awful.
I
The
never wanted to
anime
watch
was
it.
terrible. The animation was terrible. The story itself was okay, but he was just kind of like overly egotistical. I was like, because his main thing was not trying to be the main character, but to help the main character of the original story out and, fulfilling her dreams, which was cool. But then the animation just took it all the way back to the past. I'm like, yo, why is it so bad? And it came, I don't remember when it came out, but it was definitely like in an era where animation is better than what we got.
They just give it to the wrong
'Cause
studio.
It switched from CG to 2D to CG again,
Oh,
back to 2D at just random parts.
studios.
Because they had 2D for
Oh,
like
damn.
the main character's robot, but then CG for other characters. I'm like, this is so unsettling. It
That
hurts.
is so. That is like the worst thing ever. Not
And
gonna lie.
then my next thing is I'm the evil lord of an intergalactic empire. It had a so good start.
Hadn't seen that one.
It had a so good
Let me
start.
see this one. Oh yeah, that looks kind of mid.
No.
That looks kind of mid.
I'll be the first to say it.
River's
had
picky.
a-
Let me see.
River is very picky, especially when it comes to isekai. He is one of the people who I would say
I-
doesn't like isekai that much. In at least the history I
You're
remember.
picky, River? I didn't know you're picky.
I
Damn,
wouldn't
River's
say
picky,
this
bro.
one because it's in that okay category, but Seirei Gensoki Spirit Chronicles.
I think
That
I've heard
one, that one's pretty. It has 2 seasons out already, but it's all right. It's nothing to be all up in arms about.
Hey, what? Let me ask you about Intergalactic Empire. What happened in episode 7?
I'll be honest. Let me see where I was at last.
Why are you asking that?
Because I mean, I just googled images, and what I'm seeing
I only got
is
to episode
like,
6.
oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I didn't
I
get that far.
guess something big is supposed to happen in the next episode.
That's kind of funny.
No, I'm only saying that
Yeah.
because like I'm seeing like an image, and it's like these people look terrified, and so in the title of the image, it's a YouTube video. It says Isekai should not be allowed to do this. I'm shook. And then it says Evil Lord of an Intergalactic Empire, episode 7.
You know, I might have. Let's see. Is the episode out? Because I'll watch it live and see what happens.
Because I watch it live.
I mean, I'll
Yeah,
turn the volume down, but like I'll watch it live to see what happened.
Type shit. What you call it? Okay, got you. He got some bad isekai on deck.
Damn, that's tough.
What a cop.
Oh, episode 7 is out. Hold on.
He has a list of bad isekais.
Why are you watching it? Why you looking through that? Alice, what you think is the worst one you've seen?
Man, Dylan's gonna hate me right now.
Oh boy, wait. Did Tay just see something? Hold on, real quick before you go.
What?
Oh, okay.
Wait,
I
think
see
he
why
just
people
seen
were up
something.
in arms about
Oh,
that.
he's trying to laugh.
I cannot tell y'all what I just seen.
Okay.
How did they allow that? I'm sorry.
I don't know what it is. I just read the description of that image, and I mean, I guess you're confirming that.
Is it TOS or no? Can you say it?
It's very TOS.
Oh,
it's
Can you type it in the chat? I kind of want to know what happened now because this is.
hold on.
What's TOS?
Bro, I can't even screenshot it because it's
Terms of service.
that's
on Twitch. Like it's
Jesus
against
Christ.
Like
Jeff
against, it's
Bezos
like,
will get on their ass.
yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
Bezos. Mr. Bald Guy.
Damn,
bro.
even I
What?
knew that one.
Yeah, that shit must have been insane. Anyways, so Alex, what's the worst one you see?
Wait, which
Lord of
chat are we
Mystery.
in?
Couldn't get past first episode.
No, he didn't send it yet. He didn't send
Wait,
it.
hold on, I didn't
I don't
hear
know
him.
if he wants
What
to.
did he say? Because he said he's gonna piss me off. What did he say?
I gotta open the door. Gotta open the door.
Okay.
He's avoiding it because he knows
They
he'll whoop his ass.
kept putting out more episodes afterwards. Did they not think to
What's the anime called again? Hold on.
hold on, I gotta scroll back up. I'm the evil lord of an intergalactic empire. Whoa, that is very descriptive. I mean, test tubes is all I could say. That is as far as y'all are gonna get out of me.
What?
Test tubes,
The fuck?
chained
I'm
up
not looking.
girls, and something worse. That's it. That's all y'all are gonna get. I'm
All right, now I'm gonna Google it.
look, you see it? He's seen it. He's seen it. He's seen it. He's seen exactly what I just saw.
I like
Bro,
how I'm the
I don't
one
even know
who
if I
discovered
see it.
this, and I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. Hold on.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
You got to skip ahead, but you'll. I don't know.
It was the FedEx guy.
So,
They're reacting to something wild.
Did you guys put it in the chat or where? Where'd you guys put it?
No,
No,
you're
they're
I
just
mean,
gonna
I'm
have
just
to-
like
up
looking.
individually.
It looks crazy. I mean, based on, I don't even know if I've seen
nasty.
exactly what it says, but it does seem absolutely diabolical, like
horrendous.
very bad.
I might have to take that. I mean, I put it on my favorites because I kind of like the concept. I have to take that off. I have to take that off. That's
What is the show called?
bad. I'm the evil emperor of a intergalactic empire. Dude, that's bad.
This guy is saying it's a 10 out of 10 episode with horror level grotesques.
Put him in Rikers Island.
Damn.
Let me go back and we got a 10 out of 10 a horror episode. My man, I'm in utter disbelief of this episode. What? But you're
What
telling me
episode
that
is
it's
that?
really
Wow.
bad. So
It's pretty
Dude,
bad.
and that was like
it's
in
like
the first.
it's like if y'all have seen Made in Abyss and the Made in Abyss movie, I feel like it's damn near on that level, kinda. That was a good comparison.
Yeah. Yeah. That, I'll be honest, that movie scarred me.
Yeah,
Because I did not think that was coming up. I was like, oh, okay. Everything's not fine. Everything is not fine.
it was not.
The
fun.
window was open and my body was out of it. Everything is not fine.
It was not fun at all.
It was not okay.
Well, anyways, we'll just leave it at that, I guess.
Get back to Alex now.
If y'all want to find out what you might, I would advise to think about it twice before you go into the deep dive. But yeah,
Make sure you lock your doors and don't let anybody see you watch that scene.
should we do a live reaction on that?
no,
Patreon. I'm gonna have to watch it.
I would not.
I don't really want to see that personally.
Not
at least right now. Maybe
I still
I'll be
don't
watching
know,
this
like,
later
what
on
it is.
Patreon, guys. So let's tune in.
Let me
I
just-
guess that's not a bad Patreon idea, but you might
That's-
scar
that's
our
not bad.
patrons and yourself in the process. So if you do, you do.
Oh, whoa.
Anyways,
Shit.
worst isekai Alex has seen.
The Lord of Mysteries. Couldn't get into it.
Fuck you.
You're saying that's the
Wow.
worst?
You're saying that's the worst? You're a fucking asshole. Dude, no, you're doing the to piss me off. That's bullshit, Alex.
No way, that's the worst you've seen.
I have not seen anything bad. I know, like I've only seen maybe 5 or 6 isekais. That's why. That's on my on the bottom of my list.
Okay, what 5 or 6 have you seen?
Let's see. I really love. What is that one? Devil's Part-Timer. I love that one.
That's pretty good.
It's wonderful. I just wish they didn't switch the animation on that.
I think it looks better, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Mushoku, Shield Hero, Overlord.
Shield Hero better than Lord of the Mysteries. For sure.
It is much better. Fucking
No, it's
love
not.
Shield Hero.
No, it's
Season
not.
1 is
Lord
awesome.
of the Mysteries is so cool. Dude, the animation is peak. Sound effects, peak. Fucking storyline is confusing.
First
But if
5
you
minutes,
stick with it, they unveil
fucking
more as it
give
goes
me
along.
a
That's the whole
seizure.
fucking point. It's a mystery. You're dumb.
Seizure, first 5 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? Why
Dude,
is there
this
so much
shit's
flashing
sick.
on the screen?
I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome, dude. This is so sick.
No,
dude.
that definitely was. It was definitely getting Dylan's what you call it, his short attention span was like going crazy. He was like, "Oh, this is
Dude,
just for
yeah,
me."
Jingle,
dude.
jingle.
Dude, I
Jingle,
watch
jingle.
this show because each episode, like almost every episode has had like a mic drop moment. Like, dude, I remember, like I was telling River, episode 4 or 5, they reveal this like basically like a deity, right? And the pose, like they have this motherfucker in, and just like environment, staging, how it's like it's discovered, foreseen, whatever, and the music and everything going on, you're just like, oh my god, this is the bad guy. Like, but in like the best way possible. Like
Type
it's I don't know, did I step too far away from my mic? Or did you hear me?
No, you good. We got it. We
Okay,
good.
bad. I know I'm leaning back. But yeah, no, that shit so good. You gotta give it a chance.
Fair. Maybe just a couple more. I'm gonna keep watching because it sounds interesting. I know Ichiban does have to go here soon, so if he wants to get off his
Mr.
worst
Ram.
one, or if he has anything else he wants to say about Isekai before he heads out.
Yeah. Your boy over here's got work, unfortunately.
Jarvis.
But all
Lucky man.
that's gonna change pretty soon, actually. I'll probably update everybody on that later though. it's hard to name bad isekai because like I'm kind of in the same boat as Alex, only because not that I've seen only like 5 isekai or a handful. It's just more so because of the isekai that I pick, they end up being pretty fucking rock solid. So, but if I had to pick from those isekai, I'd say the least rock solid one. Actually, it's not rock
Why do you
solid at
keep
all.
using that phrase?
It's just I mean, what do you want me to say? You know, hard? Like
You know, I mean, there's so many other options that you
hey
could
man,
have.
you can
Just
give me
concrete or something.
a thesaurus, but I'd probably have to say Konosuba for sure.
Hmm.
Would be like my worst. Would be my worst
Oh, fuck
isekai.
you.
Uh,
Damn
only
it. He said Konosuba. I was just thinking of the name. I was like, classic comedy isekai. Good voice.
yeah, yeah.
And then he said,
it's-
and then he said, is my worst isekai. And I'm like, oh, asshole. Okay.
yeah. I mean that it's from
He's a
my
piece of
worst, but
shit.
if you look at the list, it's like it's a good list. So for it to be at the bottom is not an insult to it at
What'd you
all.
rate out of 10?
Out of I haven't seen the whole thing of it, more so because I fell off of it. It's too much comedy for me. I do want some
Fuck
level of
you.
like
You're not funny. That's what that tells me.
I do want some level of like
Like Mashal,
seriousness
like Mashal.
to their goal.
Fuck
Yeah,
off.
like at least the main character's stoic.
Fucking meat.
I like how you just tried to insert that shit.
Haha, of course you would find Mashal funny, River.
Like, Mashal
Working
not
out
funny,
a
Dave.
lot
Like
means
Glory-
really strong.
Like
But
Glorious Peak Mashal.
look, it's comedy gold. I like it. It's funny. But eventually I did get kind of tired of it, so I was just like, okay.
You didn't watch the movie?
No, I didn't. I just watched
out.
I just watched the series. Uh
Mashal.
I will say though, like I'll give it its points because it does give you a break from the more serious isekai, and it does give you like that kind of refreshing breath of fresh air that a lot of times that you need because a lot of isekai are very dramatic. I mean, from the ones that we know for sure. I mean, you have ReZero, like fucking mind blown with that one.
Eh.
Okay. Anyways, if you're not mind blown by the fucking psychological just messed upness that our boy Subaru went through, I don't know
Our
what
boy.
to say. Oh yeah.
Man.
Who's our?
Huh?
Who's our?
Shut your ass up.
Okay, all right, this guy. But yeah, no, that'd probably be my worst ranking
No, ReZero solid, man.
isekai.
Type shit. Do you have anything else to say on Isekai before you dip out? And shit?
For those who don't like the genre of isekai, give it a second chance. Find a list, 5, at most 5, at least 2 recommendations from people who genuinely like isekai anime, and just give it that
Or
chance
don't
that
really.
it needs. Don't be like River. Don't be so
No,
closed
no.
and small-minded about isekai.
But no, I'm not that small-minded. And to be honest, to get someone into Isekai, it may take someone who's not a big Isekai person to recommend them what they like. Isekai, they like to then get them
River's
into
just
the
trying to give
genre.
himself some
'Cause-
credit in the isekai world.
Well,
'Cause he
no.
knows he doesn't watch isekai like that.
Oh my god! Because for Isekai, I will say
I
it is.
agree with that though.
Yeah.
Because it's a more of a connective thing. They are both slowly getting into that space of isekai. Unlike me and Mr. Undercook, who've been isekai stands for years now, they don't want to hear it from us. They rather hear it from somebody who's just getting into it, like Alex. It's better that way because then they
Maybe
can
not
both
Alex.
grow with it.
Maybe.
Fuck you.
But in essence, they probably want to hear from somebody who is also learning what isekai is
Alex, we need to
and
watch one of
where
the mysteries together. You need your hand held on that one.
that's wild.
All right,
insane.
send me your address and we can watch it together.
Yeah.
He's over
But
here
yeah.
kicking his feet and everything.
And then final note, it's a huge genre. There's a ton of isekai out there but that doesn't mean that they're all good. There's a lot of bad ones, but the ones that are really good, they're obviously made with care and quality.
I
The
can
ones that
say
are-
one that is my personal favorite. It's called Tensei Muyo War on Gimigar.
Oh,
It's part of that whole like lineage of that character basically looking the same. Like they all have the same design. It's weird, but it's part of that same franchise. There's another one that was it's a
Okay.
same character design, but he goes into space and he becomes like a space police officer. It's pretty dope. But that one specifically being an isekai, mechs,
It sounds like a
politics,
Green Lantern isekai.
different races. What? Which one? The police one?
Yeah. Sounds
Yeah,
like yeah. Okay.
almost, but not quite. He doesn't do any investigation. He's just clumsy. He's an idiot, and he
Okay.
always gets hurt. It's pretty funny, but yeah, grew up. That was the one that like I was like, I can always go back to this. That was my comfort anime because every single episode I could laugh to, I could sort of relate to, even though he was an idiot. I'm an idiot. Always got hurt.
Me too. Me too.
I know Ichiban. I don't know if you got to take off, but
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I gotta head out. I
You
got
don't-
work, so
You don't want to hear real quick and see if it was. Oh, okay.
Yes, a laugh to
Oh
the
my
back.
goodness! Can we block him? Somebody kick him out.
Ha
All right.
ha
Laugh
ha
to
Let
the
my
back.
privileges.
ha.
What the fuck?
Yeah, laugh to the back, makes you fun.
He muted his mic.
Now the downside is he's gonna miss out on the original take that I haven't been able to say since the beginning of before,
Of time.
where I gotta roast Alex.
No.
The OG flow reference, River.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm listening. We're giving
All
Tay
right.
lore as we speak.
All right,
Lord.
so
Beginning
then
of
I'm gonna
time.
test River on this one because I'm pretty sure he knows it. It's pretty easy.
River has a lot.
There
of
is one anime that I very distinctly dislike and wish that I could take back watching. It's the one anime that I feel like I truly wasted my time watching the show, and I have the deepest hatred for this
I know what
show.
you're talking about.
Right?
Mhm.
See, they already basically know for the most part.
I'm pretty sure I
I'm
know,
not-
so I guess
What?
I'll text you. So I
Yeah,
don't
text me.
spoil.
Text me. Text me real quick. We'll see if
Okay.
you're right. We'll see if you're right. But
Does River know ball?
yeah. Okay. So yeah. So season 2
Oh, there's
of
two
Shield
seasons
Hero of Shield Hero is
love
just
Shield
as bad as what, River?
Taboo tattoo.
Thank you
What
very
the fuck
much.
is that?
Oh my god! Hold on.
So what
If
show
we're
I
gonna
wish-
talk about a terrible, I agree. No, I agree.
Somebody
Because
else.
where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go?
Dude,
Oh my god!
I'm
I
so
did not
sorry.
know where you were going. I thought it was gonna be an anime I love. I genuinely hate that anime.
No, exactly.
I genuinely.
I
I
hate it,
did
dude.
not.
I
It had
hate
such
it.
a good concept. You know, you get this tattoo and it's a magical creature connected to it. Cool. I like it.
They
You could
fucked
probably
it
turn
up.
into a game.
They fucked it up so
Brother,
bad.
where did it go?
Dude, it was
What universe are we in? Were
I
they
don't know.
smoking something in between episodes? I'm so confused.
It's one of the few animes where I think it was like a 12-episode anime or something like that, and within the last 3 episodes, I don't know if they snorted cocaine or something, but they were like, we need to crank this shit out as fast as fucking possible, and they just started doing all this storyline shit, and they're like, all right, done, 3 episodes, get the fuck out of here, because that's what that shit felt like. I'm sitting like, it was so bad. And so Alex, season 2 Shield Hero is on the same level as Taboo Tattoo. I want you to know that, and that's the truth. It's really the truth. It was as bad, if not worse, of a fucking plot concept. The speed that it took to do this thing was the exact fucking opposite it took for fucking ever to do jack shit. And dude, it was terrible. It very genuinely reminded me of Taboo Tattoo, and I couldn't get past it again. I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's funny that you mentioned that anime because of probably about a month or two ago, I saw it on Crunchyroll. I was like, oh yeah, I remember
shit.
this. Let me go ahead and rewatch it.
No.
I did not get past the first 5 minutes of the first episode,
Okay,
and I
good,
remember
good.
why I dropped
Good.
it.
You said,
I
okay,
was like,
stop,
bro,
stop.
bro.
I don't even type that name into the fucking search bar anymore. I don't do it.
It just came up on recommended anime to watch. Something part of the same
That was
section. And you know Crunchyroll has this stupid label for everything.
Just like he's like, hey, you want some trauma? Remember this show?
Hit you with the meanest curveball.
Waste a few more minutes. God,
man. Okay, I guess for me, the worst isekai I've seen. This is also gonna test Dylan because, and I'm relying on Dylan's memory is probably a bad decision.
Okay,
but
we'll see. Depends on the isekai. I have good recollection if it's a.
Well, because I don't remember the name. I just remember I've seen one episode, and you put it on for us. I think it was me, you, and Omar were at your house, and you were like, "Oh, let's watch this isekai that like came out recently." I don't think you had seen it yet either, but it was just like some generic like isekai that was like a harem. The dude had black hair, but that doesn't help at all. I don't remember much. I just remember this. I was like, this shit is pure isekai. Like it wasn't ass, but I haven't seen a lot of bad isekais before.
Cannot remember.
And you probably won't remember, but it was like
that's tough.
I remember some pot. There was like a pot of like magic stuff. They were like about to go to war. I don't know, some bullshit. I don't even know if it was the first episode you showed us. It might have been like a random episode,
man.
but you probably won't remember. It may just be lost in the vault forever. But
that's the hard callback, man.
Just think of some bullshit isekai that's just a generic isekai that's like a harem isekai that's like.
I feel like that's one of the worst tropes, especially in isekais.
Yeah,
is the harem.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the biggest things that I've seen that people talk about when it comes to isekais. That is just turns them off from even watching it, which I understand because it's like we don't need to see all that. We're here for the adventure. Yeah. We're here for the fun, for him reaching his goal of whatever he's trying to achieve in this new world. It's a second chance at life. But nah, apparently the creators want to be freaks and weirdos. And diddy parties.
Unless we want to get really nasty with it and call Inukai-san's dog an isekai, which I have seen the first episode of that, unfortunately.
Why?
Unless we want to get really nasty with that.
River.
You talking about that dog?
He's got to talk about his favorite show every fucking podcast.
Oh my god! Oh, I know what he's talking about. That's
he's
foul.
He's got to talk about his favorite show every podcast.
No, it's not my.
He loves talking about it. He can't stop. He's got to bring it up. He can be like,
stop, bro! I was forced to watch it. Like we've told the story so many times. I was forced to watch it. KT and Caleb, I'm never forgiving y'all.
Great this show is.
I'm never forgiving y'all. KT and Caleb. I would never forgive y'all for that.
I'll call Caleb right now and ask if he forced you. He's gonna say no. River forced.
He did.
Nah, Caleb won't pick up.
He probably won't.
Yeah, Caleb will pick up.
He might. Should I try?
No, he won't.
Nah, I'm gonna look bad. I'm gonna look bad because he may not answer. He may not, unless he does answer. Wait.
Automatically get that voicemail.
Yeah. Imagine. Yeah, I can't look bad. I can't look bad. I can't look too bad.
Dumbass.
So.
If you flip his camera around, Tate, you'll see the posters of that. The
bro, no, man.
How long ago was this?
Don't be mad, gang. You know you love that.
But then we'd have to get really nasty to call that isekai, though. I think so.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that probably doesn't even count. But huh?
I got a pretty good one that I enjoy.
What you got?
I can't wait for the next season. So, welcome to Demon School, Irregular.
Oh, I started watching that a little bit ago. I think I got like 5 episodes in, maybe less than that.
In essence, technically speaking, it is an isekai, but it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. It doesn't
do it well. That's why I kind of fell off from it.
Yeah,
it's a very mid isekai, but it's got something going for it. Like it's kind of funny, and he's like.
For me personally, I want to see where the story goes because there's a lot that happens afterwards, especially in the manga. So I want to see where the story goes for me, and I'm hoping for more seasons because I do like because there was another anime that did it years ago before this one came out, and it was very. I just remembered it. Rosary plus Vampire. That's
I
the one I
remember
was thinking about.
Rosary plus, is that a good one?
That is
Garbage.
very fan servicey.
Oh god.
Oh,
That is what I do remember. I just thought about it. It is very
you
heavy
can't
on the
watch
fan
that. You
service.
can't. You have to watch that long, guys. You can't watch that in public.
Yeah, in a dark room, no lights, just the TV on.
Your family on a vacation, and you're good to go. You and your
But that one,
house.
I'll be honest. From what I remember
Hmm.
from the 2 seasons, surprised it even had 2 seasons. From the 2 seasons that it had, there was no real structure.
Nice.
I don't think there was really any plot.
No
You tend to
plot.
see
It was
that
just a
in
good
Isekai,
watch.
though. That's the sad
I mean,
thing.
no like actual plot to really like develop the characters or anything.
Yeah.
They were doing something different every episode.
Type shit. Okay, fair.
Sure.
Okay, I guess so we have done our isekai discussion throughout. I think the best way we could kind of end this potentially is because I know we talked a lot about like getting people into isekai like recommendations. So I feel like we should all give our top 3 isekai recommendations and in a short, a short like description of why people should watch it. Obviously, we don't gotta go on forever. We probably damn near talked about some of the ones you're gonna name, but or even so, but think about the recommendations like this though, because if I was a viewer watching this and I haven't seen too many, what do you think that would be easier for people to get into? So maybe you give some that are easier to get into, some that are a bit deeper cuts, potentially some as well on top of that that maybe like could draw a certain. So when you use your reasoning for why you pick it, like why would that draw somebody in? Like what type of people would this draw in? Just so the people that are watching at home can have a good idea of should they be watching this or should they not, type of thing, type shit.
All right. I'll go first because I have 2 off the rip. One we talked about, one I forgot to talk about that when I bring it up. I'm hoping this will spark a discussion. And the third one I'll probably think about in a moment, but first one we've already been talking about it. Slime is a recommendation for sure. That is your like go-to anime. He's building his world. He's like, there's, in my opinion, there's nothing weird about him. Even like he's got subordinates and stuff like that. And anytime they show anything towards him, it's like a weird thing, right? There's no like they don't play into any of the weird isekai tropes really.
Right.
And it's got all the good ones though, all the world building, all the powers, all the cool shit, they got it right.
Mhm.
That's why you watch Slime. Second. The one that I think that will spark a little discussion. Eminence in Shadow. The Eminence in Shadow. I want people to watch that shit. So I'm still trying to get my girlfriend to watch this fucking show. The Eminence in Shadow is probably one of the other peak isekais that I've seen, just because of like they shift the plot from going like, yeah, obviously he's this overpowered isekai main character, right? He's overpowered MC, but his whole objective isn't to be like the hero of the world and whatnot. His whole thing is like, I'm gonna try and be as unknown as possible and have everybody guessing what's going on, and for as long as he wants to be in the shadows. That's his whole fucking thing.
Right.
But and he's just so cold. He's so fucking bad at his moments, and like again, sound design's a big thing for me. They have like everybody knows the atomic sound line, man, and you hear that shit and you watch it as the moment builds up, and you're just like, that was sick, right? So, class like that's definitely gonna be a recommendation. For my third isekai. I really and this one is gonna be kind of, I'm gonna keep it recent because I it's on my mind. I think everybody should have an option that you can keep up with weekly and whatnot. But if I were to recommend one, it would be Lord of the Mysteries. I would recommend Lord of the Mysteries right now because and that's kind of like a faith throw, right? Because it's still pretty early. It's only got 6 episodes out. But I'm telling you, dude, this shit is building very quickly. And if you're paying, like, I'm skipping the little info scenes in between where it gives you like 5 seconds to read like a
Makes
paragraph.
sense.
I skip that shit. I still skip that, right? So don't worry about that. We could probably read those and have more information, but for me, I don't need it, right? But this isekai, dude, is going fucking places, bro. The fight scenes, the world building, the mystery behind it all, hence the name, like the way he's overpowered, but like he's figuring out how overpowered he is because he doesn't know the fucking his comparison in this current world. Like I don't know. I know that there's a lot of isekai concepts like that, but this one's doing it right, and so that's why I would definitely like for somebody to watch something that's recent. Lord of the Mysteries for sure.
Okay, word. Okay, sounds like some solid recommendations. I know Tay said something when you said Eminence and Shadow. Do you have something to say about that one?
I agree with Eminence of Shadows. I think
Okay.
you should definitely give that a try as definitely one of your first. If I'm gonna do my 3, I say That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. I'd
Okay.
say at least for this, because I know there's like at least what 3 seasons out now or 2
For what?
for That Time I Got Reincarnated as a
Slime,
Slime.
I think it's 3.
3. I know there's 3 seasons, but just give the first 5 episodes. And if you guys like it, then continue. If not, I have 2 more. Suku Michi Moonlit
Yes!
Fantasy. This one right here,
Mm.
I am praying. They said the season 3 is coming.
Yes. Okay,
This
good.
one right here, if this would probably be above Slime in my not tier list, but in the where I would send you first, because the story and how the characters are fantastic.
Yeah.
And then for my last one, Wise Man's Grandchild, of course,
The
because
starter, the basic.
why not? The starter, the basic. It gets in. It gives you in-depth story. There's a lot that goes, in between it. No, we're not going to get another season of it, so enjoy it while you can. But that's my honest.
You know what's my favorite part
Yeah.
about it? They knew deep down they were never going to get another season. So to make the people who are entertained by relationships in anime, they said we're going to make
my
this one
God. Oh my
actually be
God.
fulfilled
Oh my
within
God.
12 episodes. And I was like, holy shit, they did it. Like it wasn't terrible, but they did it. They
They did
circled
it.
the relationship in 12 episodes.
Which, mind you, in most mediums, especially isekais, it takes seasons,
so long
seasons for the
happen.
characters to even understand. They were like, "Oh, you liked me? No,
it's so great.
no."
So I can see why you'd recommend Wise Man. It's just so funny. It's
It's a full
definitely
circle
the starter
anime.
basic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a full circle anime. I would have put Overlord on there, but I feel like you need to work up to that. Yes, that was my first one, but I've been in the scene, especially before that.
Yeah.
So work your way up to getting there. But if you do want a gamey type of isekai, go with Overlord. That is your go-to.
So I didn't say this earlier, but Overlord. So I did watch. I think with into the second season of Overlord, and then it kind of slow. It had a lull moment for like a few episodes, and at that point in time, there was another anime that had caught my eye. So I kind of just fell off of watching Overlord. I have no hate towards the show. I've seen all the cold ass moments. I'm a spoilers motherfucker, so I know it gets good. I just haven't watched it all the way through. But Tsukimichi, that's just fire. And in my opinion, I will say though, it's funny you bring up Slime and Tsukimichi because in my opinion, they're like almost identical. Like they're really close.
Yeah.
Like
I would say they're pioneers in the isekai community for sure. They're pioneers because they have great story, great characters, great world building, which is crazy to see, especially in isekai.
Yeah,
because you'll see that in like other mediums like shonen, fantasy, romance, comedy.
Yeah,
they have better
seasons in one world.
Yeah, but for an isekai, especially ones who only have at least 1 or 2, maybe 3 seasons, world building is top tier for both.
Yeah,
undeniable.
Hell yeah, man.
Type shit. Okay, hey, no, that sounds like some good ones for sure. Definitely some good ones. I guess Alex, did you have your 3 you would recommend?
Yeah, I would say SAO. That was the first one I ever watched.
Okay.
There are some themes that that are minor for me, like the thing with him and his sister, but that's like a little thing.
Yeah, very much so. They keep that on the down low. It's sort of on
Yeah,
them. They say we're not going to play into that, but for some reason we're going to like fuck around with the concept a little bit. And I was like,
yeah, I was
you're
like,
tiptoeing.
Like for what, you know?
Yeah, you're
Like-
tiptoeing for no particular fucking reason.
So,
But continue.
so side note, are they actually related or not?
I'm
I
pretty
thought they
sure.
were
Yeah,
related.
they're related by blood. I'm pretty sure.
I think that's his stepsister. I thought.
No, I thought they were cousins or something.
I don't know, but
No,
it was
that
like
was him and that other girl. They were actually cousins.
The one that he would do kendo or training with, or the fucking like that sword play shit. That I'm pretty sure they were cousins.
When they went to Elfheim or whatever the other fantasy game was, and she was the elf girl with the blonde hair.
Yeah,
That one was his cousin.
yeah,
his cousin.
yeah. So yeah, but they live together. They live together.
They
though,
live
so
together.
that's why you make
his
that
sister.
mistake. But that is his cousin, and so it is still they're teasing that shit and they're tiptoeing
that's
on
the
a
weird
line
thing
that they
about
really
Yeah, and
shouldn't
it
be
was
doing.
very weird.
Yeah,
It was very weird in the series.
But yeah,
Because
overall,
they had a moment where they almost kissed.
Yeah, that was
That shit
weird.
was so weird.
It was so
Overall-
weird.
Overall, it's a good show. I liked the first one I watched. It's the only thing that was that, but that was pretty good. And then I say Mushoko. That's pretty good to watch.
Yeah.
But the thing with the pervy stuff, but overall, if you keep watching, his character does change. The story does get better. Season 1 was kind of tough for me because of all the pervy stuff.
My season 1
And
was
then-
tough for me because of the end of season 1. That's all.
It was crazy because season 2
I
is
can agree.
actually better, I think. So
I think season 2 is much better. Yeah.
you ain't even seen it.
I
Crazy.
haven't.
Crazy.
You mean I watched the whole thing?
No, Dylan.
Me.
Oh, you telling me? I'm like, bro, you
I
can
haven't
fight
watched
with me.
season 2 because season 1 hurt my feelings.
But I say SAO is the mild. I think it's the most mild one you can watch. That's easy to like.
Very
That's the only thing I would say.
digestible. They
Yeah,
give you a happy
digestible.
little romance moment within the first season 1. I think it's like episode 11 if I
Oh,
remember correctly
that
or
was good.
something.
Yeah.
They're like, oh,
Look at shit.
Asuna and Kirito log cabin. Oh, they find a
Yeah, they had,
child.
like, a daughter,
Happy
too.
little
That was
family,
cool.
real quick.
What's
Then it
up,
all
man?
gets burned down.
What's your third one, Alex?
It's not Overlord. Overlord's strong. I say Sword Hero first season. But I think
Okay.
for me, for
Shield
Sword
Hero?
Hero, yeah, my bad. Shield Hero for me is that I liked it a lot. Just it felt really bad for the main character. Everybody hated on him, and I was like, bro, this is infuriating.
Yeah.
But overall, the story did get better at the end. And for season 1, I put that as 3. But I'd say SAO is the number 1 to watch. Easy digestible. It's pretty fun, and if you like video games, it's even better.
I hear it. Okay, for me, I guess the three that I would go with would be, I think ReZero deserves a mention here for sure, just because I think especially for someone coming from a perspective of having seen that many isekai or haven't really delved into that. But if you like anime, you like the psychological elements, I feel like even Dylan, even with his hate for ReZero, could probably agree that it wouldn't be a bad starter out for the isekai genre. As he should. he knows.
Pushing it, brother. You're really fucking pushing it.
But yeah, it does have some good psychological elements. I'm not like I'm not gonna tell you it's the peak of peaks. I think it's definitely a good show. I think it's definitely good. And it has its good moments. I think that, it has a good story overall, has a good mystery, all of that. So that's a solid one to kind of as a first one there. I think for me, I kind of want to give 2 more picks that haven't really been mentioned at all. First one I'm gonna go with is Dead Mount Death Play, which is kind of a reverse isekai. Yeah, I've seen the first season. Or the first half.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
know you actually watched the first season on it. Because I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I started getting you into that one. I thought at least.
Yeah, I think so. But I watched I think actually the first half of the first season. I think they split it into 2 cores. So I watched the first 12 episodes. I haven't continued it yet, but it was good.
Okay, yeah.
First 12. So I think with that one, it's kind of the reverse concept, as in like the villain of the other world or whatever basically gets reincarnated into this, or the so-called villain. We kind of find out that it wasn't as, as you kind of go on. But yeah, he gets reincarnated into the actual real world. So it's like the fantasy world into the real world, and then kind of dealing with those concepts of why he's here. They actually do delve into why he was isekai somewhat a little bit. They delve into a mystery in the real world as well, kind of going on behind the scenes. It's a lot of cool things there, and I think it's a bit a bit more digestible potentially if you wanted to go outside of the fantasy realm, because it kind of takes the fantasy into the real world, which is kind of a cool little bit of a twist on it. I would say that's a good one that it could be good to check out. And the other one, I haven't actually finished, but I think I need to finish. Well, I guess I haven't finished that one either, but I haven't finished the first the season of this. I think it's just one season. But Grimgar, it's the Grimgar Ash one.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is going. Actually, hold on. Let me take this card real quick. Hold on. Yo,
Oh
yo,
my god.
you good. I'm on a pod right now. I just had a question for you real quick.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Did you force me to watch Inukai?
Tell him not
Dog?
to lie, and I'm fucking listening.
Dylan said, "Don't lie."
No, you remember that was your idea.
Oh my god!
I knew it.
Brandon, me and Brandon were like, bro, I don't know if we should make a video on that. You were like,
That is
then you got
not-
on your knees.
Allegations are true.
As we speak, this guy is.
Remember? I
Yeah, you see
I
here.
literally still have the burn mark in my carpet. How fast you got on your knees?
Bro, stop.
That's wild.
This is actually
That's
insane.
insane.
Okay, all right. Well,
Yeah.
this guy's just lied. Okay, well, I appreciate you.
Whoa. I'm your friend. You know how long we've been friends? What, 3-4 years?
Yeah, about.
And you're calling me a liar?
Yeah, see, I thought my friend for 3 or 4 years wouldn't lie on me like this. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
You need to be medicated. This is insane.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, off pod, we're gonna have a conversation about this lying thing.
Oh, he's so fired. That's also his boss too. That's also his boss. Yeah, he's fired. Dude.
We're so cooked. We're so cooked.
Like your camera.
Your camera fell off.
Yeah, just on my camera too.
See, they're hiding him because they know that it's true. The allegations are true, guys.
Oh, what was I was gonna say something. I forgot.
Crazy allegations, bro. I hate it here, bro.
That's a
Why
short
is it doing this? Come on, just turn back on, bro.
Just while we stall while River's doing this shit, Tay, you ever watch non-isekai?
Yeah, of course.
Obviously. Okay, I just had to make sure. Okay, fuck you, River. You're still not here.
All right, I'm
Ever watched
basically
a
here
show
now.
called The Irregular at Magic High School.
Yes.
Thoughts?
There's some points where it kind of falls off, and there's other points where it, picks up from where it left off. Yeah. But overall, if I had to give it like a score, I'd say maybe 8.5. It hits the beats and the notes. What I didn't like was that a certain season wasn't dubbed, and then another season was.
Yeah.
And I actually met the voice actor for the main character.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, popular YouTuber and VTuber, Kagi Films, Alejandro Saab.
Okay.
I met him in person. Cool dude. He's actually the one who is pushing me towards doing voice acting. So that is on the marks from my career as well, as to be a voice actor.
That'd be fine.
Video games, movies, whatever. But definitely bigger goal, anime.
No, that'd be fine. That'd be fine. Of course. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
I think it could happen, bro. Fuck, why not? Why not?
Yeah, of course. I mean, he gave me the confidence to do it. I was like,
good shit.
Why not?
Good shit, bro. Good shit. I guess just to finish on the Grimgar Fantasy of Ash real quick on that one, because I was interrupted just to get light on. But what you call it? So that one I think is good because it's more so focuses on kind of the fantasy aspects and kind of brings back the like a lot of times the isekai there's like they want to make it like all like crazy, you know what I'm saying? I feel like kind of takes back the tropes, a lot of the tropes that are usually in isekai, a lot of the grandeur per se that's in isekai, and kind of brings it back to down a bit of a level and kind of focuses on the character building and more of a fantasy. Okay, what did you actually do? Like, what would realistically happen if you were in another world? It doesn't they're not overpowered. They kind of just have to go through life and kind of just manage, as kind of normal people, damn near just thrown into this fantasy world per se. So I think that's a pretty interesting concept. I never ended up getting to finish it. It is one that I do plan to finish eventually one day, because I did think it was pretty good and had some potential there for sure. I watched like 7 episodes of it, so I got pretty good bit of it. I think that could be a cool one to tap into if you are kind of trying to get away from the craziness and a lot of the tropes that are in, you know, a lot of normal isekai. Kind of settles you into it per se as well.
That's
so,
fair. I would definitely say it's interesting you say that. You describe it as something where you watch like 7 episodes, you still recommend whatnot. I feel like that's essentially what Dead Mount is for me, because I think that's the one I specifically remember. Like, you thought you were thinking about dropping it because it was getting boring, and then I told you, I was like, there's like a family political dynamic that's introduced that actually adds a little bit of depth to it, and you were like, oh shit, I might actually have to keep trying to watch that a little bit. So to hear you recommend it after you've watched like the first 12 is actually pretty cool. So
no, for sure, because it does add that in. Because I think it, like the initial concept is very interesting, and then you get to that middle portion of the first like 12, and it's kind of does get boring. But then as you continue another couple more episodes, that's when it gets to that family dynamic, which is pretty dope, for sure. So yeah, bro, Isekai, man, Isekai. There's some dope ones out there. You should tap into if you haven't.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta go. Actually, I completely forgot I needed to go do something. But I appreciate. Hold on, let me turn my camera on real quick.
Of course.
I appreciate you guys for inviting me to the pod.
For sure,
great,
man.
New experience.
Hell yeah.
Everybody in their chat. I guess hi. I didn't say hi. Hi, but yeah. Overall, it's been fun.
Yes, sir.
But I gotta go. Thank you guys for having me.
Bro, thanks for coming on. We'll have to do it again sometime. Make sure y'all go check out his channel if you haven't, man. We'll link it in the description, link it in the title.
I got
all that stuff. Tap in, bro. Tap in. I think that does kind of damn near bring us to a conclusion as is. I think we're kind of isekai'd out. Well, Dylan's probably not, but I might be a little bit isekai'd out.
I'm never.
Alex might be a little bit isekai'd.
On that note, River.
Yeah.
How much time do you have after this since we're closing out, buddy?
We'll see. I might have a little bit of time. I have a little bit.
Nah,
but
with that on camera so I can have a concrete.
I don't know, man. Like 30.
You gotta get going.
30.
I'll let you guys.
Fantastic. All right. Adios, Alex.
20, 30. All right. Make sure y'all like and like the pod if you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe because if we don't hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, we are deleting the channel. So make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe and everything. Join the Discord because we're trying to chop it up. Follow us on Twitter. We actually made a group chat on Twitter, so if you go into that, let us know. Anime chat. Tap into the Twitch. Tap into everything, man. We got Patreon. We got it all, bro. Links in the description. Lots of content coming around. We got lots more coming soon. We're gonna be having more pods dropping, more shorts dropping. All of that shit's coming through. So tap in Instagram as well. All that shit, bro. Lock in with us because we gonna lock in with you. And with that being said, we love y'all. Let us know your favorite Isekai in the comments and flow out. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.